Well, next this evening, and a shocking statistic for you. There are more than 1 million people waiting for hospital treatment on the NHS in our region. For those on that list, that wait can be frustrating, but also it can be extremely painful.
But how many of you know you have the right to choose where you have treatment, which could actually be anywhere in the country? If you didn't know that, you're not alone. New research shows fewer than half of people surveyed in the North West know their rights.
Which is why a new campaign's been launched to encourage people to be proactive and to shop around. This report from our correspondent, Mel Barham.
Dominic travelled 250 miles from his home in Cheshire to a hospital in Sussex to get a hip replacement. For him, it wasn't about waiting times, but being able to choose the surgeon that he wanted.
When you're talking about your hip and when you're talking about your body, I don't think travelling 250 miles is that stupid, because I'd much rather do that and know I'm getting the best possible chance of a good result than actually not do that and walk away disappointed.
Dominic knew his rights, but a new survey suggests many people have no idea they can legally choose to have their NHS non-emergency treatment anywhere in the country, which is why a new campaign's been launched to champion consumer choice.
If you were going to buy a car, you wouldn't just take the first car you came across, would you? And I do feel that people should make an informed choice about what it is that they're having done to them and by whom. And as I say, you would do all that with a car, wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that with something that's actually going to affect your health?
Now, girls.
But so many people believe they have no choice but to wait.
You want to be on television, don't you?
This was Winston Baldwin when we filmed him last summer. The dairy farmer from Oakhanger near Crewe has a triple hernia where his internal organs have escaped through a hole in the muscle wall. He's been waiting since before lockdown for an operation at Leighton Hospital. More than 2 years on, he's still waiting.
It's very, very frustrating. I am walking around like carrying a £5 bag of potatoes up by my stomach. You've got pain in your back, you've got pain in the hernia itself, and because the diaphragm's not working properly, it just leaves you breathless.
Winston is one of more than 1 million people here in the North West waiting for NHS treatment. Almost half of those have been waiting more than 18 weeks. But a new website that's just been launched this week by a team here in Cheshire is hoping to match that demand with supply, meaning the public can now easily search to see where those shortest waiting lists are if they're willing to travel. OK, so we'll put Crewe, Cheshire in. And then it's asking you a distance that you're willing to travel.
Any distance.
OK, so
I'll do any
anywhere
distance.
in England?
Yes.
So we've got St Helens Hospital here, which is coming up as an 8-week waiting time. That would be better.
Yeah, I'd like that. I didn't know that you could choose anywhere in the country, I'll be honest. I'm just an ordinary person with a problem. They're the professionals. They should be telling me.
It's a point I put to Liverpool GP Aaron Gosh, who's backing the campaign.
You're absolutely right. And one of the reasons of this whole campaign is not just to educate the public, it's also to educate doctors. They actually should be giving them the right to change that hospital. This is a national health service and we need to use it as such. Sometimes what we're doing is we're bottlenecking people into particular hospitals when actually we can use the whole national service of 700 different hospitals.
Come on, girls.
Mid-Cheshire Hospitals Trust say they are continuing to liaise with Mr Baldwin about his ongoing care and treatment and have apologised for the delays he's experienced. Meanwhile, Winston says he'll definitely be exploring whether he can get treatment elsewhere and quicker if he can. Mel Barham, ITV News, Cheshire.
Well, let's hope so. And details of that campaign to inform you of your rights as an NHS patient can be found on our website right now. Just head to itv.com/Granada.